Should be. There we go. Alright, so fingers crossed people are getting sound, because I couldn't tell you if we're getting sound or what's going on. Yes, here we are with another build. Well, it's not another build, it's still continuing on from what I have been doing. As you see, pretty tiny. Pretty tiny. But yeah, it seems to be going alright, ever so slowly. So yeah, that's as far as we've got so far. That's as far as much as I've done so far. So it's a little corner shop. Yeah, basically it will form the shape of a corner shop. So that's the front of the shop, that's the rear of the shop, and it will all come together like so. Yeah, very cool, very interesting. It's actually been a little bit more fiddly than I thought doing this one, because it's just as simple as it's all on more of a single sheet than anything. But I've been kind of getting either sidetracked or just not as focused as I have been on these at all. So, but yeah. Right, yeah, so anyway, let's continuing on. So from the last, I've actually put in the windows. That was from the last video, what I'd done. Let me just move myself in a little bit more. Trying to get myself all set up a little bit more effectively. Hey! So, yeah, things have been coming along pretty well, which is pretty cool. I'm going to see if I can increase the size of that. There we go. That's a bit better. Do it all on the fly whilst we're working. You get your corner shop signage down the bottom there. Nice. Alright. Very cool. Okay, so alright, continuing on. So there's a lot of preparation. The instructions for this is just a bit different with regards to, like, it was almost multiple pages. All the other builds that I've done so far, but yeah, this is pretty much just almost like a single page in how it's actually done. So, but I don't know why I'm finding this one just a little bit more difficult. Maybe it's the shape of it. It's not a conventional, you know, rectangular shaped building like most buildings are, but it's kind of just throwing me off a little bit. But if I stop umming and ahhing and just, you know, continue with it and, you know, get it done. So for the glue the back of the outer walls. So let's stop whinging about it and just get into it. I think that's really where it's going to be at right now. So I hope everyone's weekend's been good. Mine's been not too bad, I must admit. Checked out the new Superman today. Slightly disappointed, but otherwise, look, it's a good entry into the franchise, nevertheless. But you know, it is what it is. You know, I can't expect miracles when other people are creating it. Hey, if I was too skilled, I would probably be doing it myself, wouldn't I? That's the reality. Cut out and pat. So. Falls for a far. Okay, so I've got. So I'm going through the cards, so push out this piece of card. So I've got the pub. Is this the corner shop pub. I feel like they're identical, but I'm just missing the point. I'm doing these videos at the moment, so yeah, I'm a bit thrown off by something. Nothing's gelling with me. So corner shop pub. Main building walls for a shop. So we've got a shop. We're doing as if you want to make one of your buildings into a pub, you need to make a few alternate for the main wall to allow cut away the shop windows. Okay, if you want to do it as a pub, cut away the shop windows. So let's just focus on a shop. Yeah. Alright, I get it now. So you've got two identical sheets here. So both of these sheets that I'm looking at right now. So these two sheets, they're identical. Okay, so what I'm looking at, they're identical sheets, but they give you an option to cut out the middle sections here, this section here, to turn it into a pub window. So if you, essentially what you'll be doing then is you'll get to this card, which will have the green pub windows right there where my thumb is. So essentially you'll be able to then create a pub as opposed to a corner shop. So yeah, but I'm going to just focus on doing it as a corner shop at the moment, because I'm kind of throwing myself off a little bit with regards to how I'm going to be going about it. Less talk, more action, I think. So alright, so figure 2, figure 3. So passageway, inner walls, take the yellow back to inner wall and fold double and glue. So there's a base card. What are the base cards? So they're both identical as well. These base cards. Yeah, but not yet. Not just yet. Okay. Take the yellow back to inner wall and glue. Fix a thick plain grey card spacer to the back. Thick card spacer, which is passage base card inner. Spacer. It's really not working, is it? It's really not working. Take the yellow back into fix the thick plain grain card to the back of the passage wall, then fix. yeah. Yep, okay. I see it, but I don't believe it. Take it, bend it. It's just weird the way it's the kind of it just throws you off the way it's written down. Okay, I'm sticking that, which is fine. And so the green backed one. Okay, so you're using the green. Oh, I see what it's doing. You're making a passageway. Oh, I see what you did there. That just really bugged me. I don't know why I was so just like thrown off by it. Just really very bizarre. But either way, you know, having it all come together, it does, yeah, make sense when you read the damn instructions properly. Take the yellow back inner. Fix the thin plain grey card spacer. Grey card spacer. So it's got to be that. That'll be the thick grey card spacer, which is one of these. Alright, we're getting it. We're getting it now. We're getting it. There's a knife. So we've got our grey card spacer. Move them out of the way. It's not required. Okay, so remember, there's always one line along the base of it that is more gouged out than the other sides. There's our card, which is good. Put it aside. So it wants us to create a bit of a double thickness in the wall there. So you got the bit of the brick wall, which is good. There's a couple of spots of glue on that. So we glue with our stringy McString painty McPaint glue, gloomy McGlooby. So guess we'll use that. One there and one there, just to make it look cool for shits and giggles. Alright, so that's all. So now we're going to stick, got this backed section here, it's got to go right there. And then the brick walls, they'll fold over to give us the thickness. And it's all making sense now. It's good when it finally makes sense. It just threw me off for some reason. I just can't explain why all of that just felt very, like, stupid to make sense of. So we're using three what you call blobs of glue. So one effectively goes there. Alright, so then we then put a clamp on the bottom of it just to hold it in place, because now we're folding this brick wall over for this corner shop, or for this corner. So we've got a third clamp there, and then we're folding this section of the actual building over like so, and applying another clamp. 1, 2, 3, and there we go. We've got one corner of the shop happening. Ooh, so we'll just let that dry for a quick memento. I'm glad that all just began to make a little bit of sense, because it was just throwing me off entirely for some silly reason, which is very strange. Okay. So obviously just letting that set momentarily. So we'll put that aside over here, and then we've got the other cards. These cards represent all the different kind of buildings. So we're doing a corner shop, and then we're going to do pub windows and door section, So 2 different options there. So I'm doing the corner shop and not the pub. So fold on the score line. So okay. Fold this section back and glue underside of the printed. What? Base card. The base card folds into 2 to make double thickness. There is a white portion that needs to be pushed out. Yep, so push this section of the card out. If we read it correctly. Okay. And we're cutting along the line here. So as we're aware, the actual design of it is to be cut on the whole section. Where's my other 30cm ruler? Let's go find it. Found it. Yeah, we can't. Okay, so folding on the score line. Actually says fold on the score line. So we've got to glue that, glue the whole card together, I guess. I guess we can be a little bit more generous with the amount of glue we put along here. Hope so. Otherwise I've just stuffed it. Anyway, folding over on the score line. It's funny, the thickness of the card is literally the thickness of probably a gutter that you would have in Engage. So I need to have, that needs to all stick together pretty well, I guess. Cleaned up. So Let's just sit that under there. Just remind me that it's there, please. Thanks. Alright, so going back to this corner walkway. There we go. So there's a triple thickness that it's created by all the different cards that we've put together. It's effectively created like a hallway through there. So there'll be a hallway from back to front. So now with this green card section that was created, this actually sticks on the other side of the brick wall. So I get a little bit fiddly, but otherwise, yeah, it will come together the way I should have worked it out a bit earlier, I guess. So we'll start with just the one section of wall, which will be here. So that's one. And the other section connects like so. Alright, so it's going to go in there like that. I'm going to just hopefully. Alright. So that'll be our official hallway through there. So you know, if it's going to be a walkway, a couple of smoochy people maybe. Have them smooching along. Alright, so this section should be dry now. Luckily we didn't forget about that. That's alright. That's the base of our shop. Note the small recesses. Note the small recesses in the card are based on, where it is, yes, so that's sitting right. So put the base aside until needed. Okay, so we don't actually need that yet. Moving on to figure number 5. Right, so let's just put that there anyway. Not really taking up much space, clearly. Okay, so now we're doing inner floors, right? So taking that off. That's our hole that's been done, which is good. Why haven't actually put any windows in these for? Why didn't I do that? Aren't I a douche? Yeah, I feel like I've missed the point with this build. It's not as, I don't feel as confident as I did with the first, because I've missed some of the actual windows, which is a bit amateur hour-ish, I must admit. So yeah, it's a bit not good. It's really not good at all, because I feel like now I'm just going to be putting yeah, so I've got some windows, and we've got passage walls fine, and the angle underneath, cool. So we need some level B windows like that. Got plenty of level Bs, but they almost look as a little bit more, or just as narrow as What was these numbers? These were B's as well. Oh yeah, okay. B's and they were A? Yeah, and they were A. They've actually got numbers on them. It's hard to see. But yeah. But I think they're B's. Yep, they're B's. So I've got 1B and 2B. To be or not to be? Right. Oh, no, it's not the. I need another top level B, please. Thanks. Thanks for coming. B and B. Dribbling on that. I don't like that. Sticking that on. B and B. Let it stick. Blow it gently like a Nintendo cartridge. It didn't really work. Well, it did, but it's just not straight. All I have to do, another bit of glue. B and B. Pretty boy, B and B. Sticking it down. There we go. It's the back window, back door. You want to recall? It's very difficult, but anyway. Cut away the shop window bottoms. Sheet 2. It's very amateur hour-ish. Look at the instruction manual, seeing how things are going. Need to put some more B's up here, B windows. Almost feel like we're not rushing it, but there's something I'm missing. I've definitely made a mistake. That's comforting. That's comforting for your viewers, Brett. Say you've made a mistake and you stuffed it. But either way, I don't even know I'm going to be able to do that effectively. Really not going to work, is it? It should work, because I'll make it work. Yeah, I failed to put these on when I was doing the rest of the windows on the previous video. I can't believe how small this is, but part of me is like, oh, it's my babe. There you go. She took the time to set up a YouTube account so she could write hi. You're allowed to come out, you know. You can't be part of the excitement. You have to bring a chair though. Won't be here much longer. I'm just not feeling it tonight. There we go, so luckily that all worked out pretty well. They're all stuck on there. That's very difficult to actually get them on there effectively, but yeah. It is what it is. That's the main thing. Alright, so I haven't got any base windows on there. Fix the window glazing first, but not the shop windows. Windows, shop. Yeah, see the bloody, haven't even put the shop windows in there. You silly man. So, bay windows. So, other shop bay windows. And then we've got the shop door. Shop door. I would say, what are we doing? The other windows are slightly smaller. Cool. So it looks like, can't really tell what those windows are. Oop. Stick on there properly. Ah, guys, this is difficult, this one. Don't know why. The train station was much easier. Very strange. Would have thought otherwise. But, dormer. I need to cut. I need to cut a bit. Use that. Everything's so tiny. So tiny, so fiddly. Okay. Turn it around. Cut. Cut that bit off. Glue. I feel like I'm just piling it on. It's very stringy. Stringy glue. Through well. Very annoying. a bit amateur hour-ish that I'm sticking these windows on at this point in time. Only because I'm stupid enough to have forgotten. Well, that worked out alright. Cool. Finally got all the windows on there. All the necessary needed windows that I should have done in the last damn video. But that's okay. It's done. So that's all that really matters. Okay, so what are we up to now? 40 minutes. So, 20 minutes to half an hour, I think. Then we'll call it quits for the evening. So going by the instructions, it looks like that's it for that section. Now we're doing some of the inner floors by the look of it. Alright, so we'll just put that aside there. So we've got some inner floors we'll be doing. Right, so right, so we're cutting along one of the edges. So as we've said before, the actual base of these cards, the way they're designed, they're not cut all the way through on one corner. God, that's bad. Oh God, terrible. And it's going to form one of the corners of the building there, like so. So we can go around and glue, and glue, and glue, and it will give us the shape, like so. So that's pretty cool. So we do get into that. So it's probably 1, 2, and 3 corners. I think that's all it states at the moment. So before fixing the upper floor, well, it looks like I can just continue around the whole thing, which is good. So yeah, guess we'll do that, eh? Let's get rid of that blob on the end of it. Slide up there, good. Just blowing on it a little bit, making sure it sticks. Then we'll get ourselves a little bit more glue. Cool. So I'll just continue to hold that for a second. Just blowing on it. There we go, little building. Oh, isn't that cute? Look at the little cutie. Oh, how cute it feels. Hello, can I go inside? Okay. So yeah, that's cool at the moment. Not too bad. As you can see, the size of it's quite small, very fiddly, but another nice kit that comes together. Got the walkway straight through. A couple of windows there. It'll eventually go on this board. A little baseboard there. Probably sitting like so. Or actually maybe that way. Hard to tell, not sure. We'll work it out. It'll go, oh no, it will go that way actually. Yes, we'll go that way because you have the the corner doorway there. Whoop. So with the corner shop entrance there. So that's how that will go. Yeah. All good. Brother Michael. What's going on, brother? Before fitting up a 4, fix the 3 grey. Yep. So 3 grey cards on the top here. There. One against this wall. Glue there. That'll be up against that wall. Probably use that, I reckon. That might be a good reach. Yep, good reach. 1. And then card number 2, square card. These are more to just, it will be to hold the top floor in place when it comes to putting a top card in there for the second level. Cool story. Two-centered. Okay, so they're all set. Now I've got a chimney stack as well. So 1, 2, 3. Yep, cool. Momentary pause for suspense. Now we're cutting a chimney. We're doing the right one. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, yep. So we've got 3 pieces that need to glue together to make a chimney. It's all good. Get out of my way, knife. 1, 2, and 3. Make sure they come together nice and flush. Clamp them together. That's good. So got a pub door and a shop door. So we need to find ourselves a pub door. Yeah, it's getting there. It's getting there. It's actually, I found this, like, for some strange reason, just a little bit more tedious than the station. This is bizarre. Don't understand why. It was all just the way it, I think the shape threw me off being rectangular, but there's so many different options as well with all of these cards. You know, you got different shot. You know, you got a pub option, you got a shop option, and it's obviously a pack of 2 buildings. But having done the one, I should be able to just really breeze through the second building, which will probably be more of an entertaining video. Who knows? But yeah, we've got a shop door. But very alternative cutout doors if needed. Street door. Yeah, just so like thrown off for some peculiar reason. Probably a bit tired. Oop, my chimney. Forgot about that. 1, 2, 3. So I've got. So there's no inner. Looks like all that's done for the top floor. We'll cut out what the chimney there still we've got to do. I can only do that first once this top floor is stuck on there. There we go, that will sit on there like so. Glue it in place though. Yeah, there again. Glue around the edges. Good old Gorilla Grip, eh? Good old Tarzan. Takes a while, sitting there. Getting there. Alright, now the chimney. 4 sides to the chimney. And then we've got our piece that goes there. So chimney piece stack with glue. We'll glue that side in its entirety, and that will go in here, so, and then that will wrap around like so, coming together to give us our chimney on the outside. Cool. We'll clamp it so the glue can stick. Oops. It's good. Just hold these down just momentarily, a little bit more, because it will determine if it's all stuck together. we go. Chimney. Oh, it's coming along quite well. That's right, isn't it? Yeah. Cool. Okay, so we've got a centre chimney now. Another grey card. 1, 2, 3. Let's put that aside. The chimneys are a bit of a head case, I must admit, doing them. They're so freaking tiny to the point where you're like, why would you do that? But yeah. Cut the side. Three. How many chimneys on each building? It's 3 sets of chimneys on each building. Cool. Okay, so I might as well do both of them. Cut out all 6 cards, 3 for each chimney. Get out of there. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. It's 1 chimney. So sticking 3 together. 1, 2, 3. The second card with the second chimney to be cut down that length. Three. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Get off, dickhead. 1, 2, 3. Comes together. These are actually very tight clips. I think I'm going to use these red ones. They're a little bit more forgiving on the cardboard. So yeah, I just feel a little bit more comfortable using these ones. They go together well. Do the same job pretty much. Oh God. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Bin the cards. So they'll form another chimney, as you can see, rectangular in shape. So we'll just drop a glue on one section. Stick it. Smother that side, fold them over, come together. Maybe we'll use this one because it is a bit, they hold together tighter. And there we go, our chimney. That's the chimney there. You can see it. You can see it. Yep. No, focus. It's getting there. That's one. chimney number 2. So fold, 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 fold. A rectangle happening. It's all good. Excuse me, hiccup. Plumb in the centre. Just enough to fold them over. Yep. Saturate that layer. And it'll be good. Toot toot. That's the way we go. Yep. And then we use a clamp. After I just said I won't use them because they're just a little bit too tight, but they seem to be okay for this small bit. There we go. 3 chimneys. Excuse me, shouldn't do that. Slide the shop door up the grooves between the 2 doors. So, shop door. Alright, here we go, shop door. What colour door? Let's go green. Like the green door. So, green door also has the cutouts for the glass in the front door. There goes a finger. You're waiting for it. Not gonna happen. I'm a surgeon. Shit card though. I shouldn't have to cut that because it's already cut. It's our front door. Open the goddamn door! Open the goddamn door! And then there's a sticker for it. Let me in! Let me in, ADM! Wouldn't get much business through this front door. It's a bit small, I reckon. There we go. There we go. Smallest. I'm going to make the smallest door in the world. There we go. That's our door. Little door frame. It's got the frames on there. Little bits of glass. Little perspex is in there as well. Cute. It's just cute. Never seen the door so cute. Oh, I'm lucky because I had the back door as a green door as well. So this is building green. Hello, hello, hello. Give a wave. God, there's a handshake. Hello, hello. Welcome to the channel. Getting there. Alright, so the little door's got to go on a 45-degree angle right there. So they already have these little sections of the door where you can bend the cardboard slightly. Oof. And oof. Bend that. Alright, so I bend that. It'll come together well. the door. Get the goddamn door! Now we'll stick that on there. Like so. Yeah, cool. That'll fit. That'll fit. So, get a bit of glue again. Need to get my little glue gun together thing because I seem to have more success with that. Right, door goes on. Like so. Cool. That was rather painless. It's good. It's cool when it just actually falls into place. Nice. So doorway there. That worked out pretty well. It's coming along. See my fingers. They look like little fat fingers. Anyway. Cool. Okay. We've got our chimneys. We've got our doors on. All our windows are set. And what is next? So what we can do from here, based on the instructions, because you know, I'm trying to sound professional, but not really. Shop door, cool, continue on sheet 2. So we're moving to sheet number 2. Sheet 2. Great. Alright, so it looks like we're doing some, it's a bit of a shop front element. Pretty cool. Okay, before fixing the shop to the base card, you need to fit the windows with the displays. These are fitted so they stand out. Fold back the yellow part that's stand. Lean the window displays at an angle. Okay. For that, that's all good. You'll have to excuse me because like there will be 2 buildings based on the card there. As you can see, card 2 buildings. So they've got minor variations in their design, what you can come up with. So just finding what's, we're pretty much doing the one. It'd be on the right of the picture there. So that's more the shop front that I'm doing, which is pretty cool. So, but now we've got the 2 base cards to do. Let's clean up a little bit. So, looks like that's all finished with that one, which is good. Oh, actually, no. I can just fold it over, like it says. Don't cut it, just fold it. Good one. Cool. A bit of glue, not too much, which is alright. Fold, whoop, folding. There we go, it's all folded over. Stuck in the shop front. Whoop. It's not even sticking. Stick, darn it. Okay, just let that sit there. Fix the card folder at the right angle, set back from the edge by 2 mil. What? Fix the card folder at the right angle. Wall capping, yellow strips. Sheet D. Shop curtains. There's everything. There's curtains. There's the window displays. Yeah, okay. So I've got choice. I've got different choices for the window display. I've got fish, some poultry as well. Pretty cool. Or there's there's a bit of colour there, a bit of fruit and veg. So we can also cut those out, or we've got bakery goods, butcher. So I reckon fruit and veg and bakery. So I might do that. Yeah, give that a crack, eh? So no, just do the fruit and veg. Yeah, it's 2 varieties of that. It's one with the most colour in it, I think. That should be fine. So you got to cut that at that angle on the side. Fruit and veg section. Fruit and veg, fruit and veg. So sign space there. Oh, the freaking doorstep as well. I feel as though there's a lot of this that I could just really not stick on there. Well, clearly because you're making a choice of what you want overall. But need to make a decision, don't I? Might be the way to go. Anyway, sticking that on there. That's our shop. And then in terms of the instructions, we've got to. What is that piece? Curtains, front curtains. Is it saying shop front curtains? Fold on this pub window curtains. Fit shop base card. Fit pub base card. Okay, cool. So confused. Alright, so we're just doing the shop front. So all I need to do is fold that over. Fuck. Top for shop sign. Yeah, it's a bit of a much of a muchness with this, as in you're basically you're sitting the display of the food and all in the shop at a minor distance away from the window, so when it goes in there it looks alright. So that should be kind of it, really. Yeah, I'm putting too much thought into it, I think. So we're going to wing it. Doesn't hurt to do it like nicely though. Do it right the first time, as they say. You won't have to worry about it again. That's alright, that's fine. So it's clearly coming together, alright, that's fine. 1 and 2. So the way this is all coming together, so you've got set up the actual the food. I need another light here, don't I, on this side? Yeah. But you got the food. Yeah, your food set up. And then the actual building will go on top like so. And basically when it's on top, when you see it on the layout, it should reflect the actual your food in the building there. There you go. Look at that. So there's your part of your fruit and veggies. Fruit and veg, thanks. Nice. That's good. There. It's alright. And there we go. Around the other way. There's another bit of fruit and veg. Get a little bit of lighting in there. It should come up alright. Adds a bit of depth to it, doesn't it, as well? It's great. It's the little things, especially an N-gauge, N scale. Couldn't get any smaller than this, little. Nice little footpath as well around the edge of it. It's great. Good, good, good. Alright, 934, another 15. What are we doing now? So that's alright. I think that's pretty good progress for tonight. I'll go as far, I think I'll put the actual roofing on. Might do the roof, yeah. And then we'll call it a night. Then obviously it'll be a matter of putting together some of the actual smaller bits and bobs and bits. That's otherwise been dorm window optional. Yeah, don't worry about that. So let's get our bigger roller out. Kind of along this score line to release the roof from the sheet. Yep, I know that. That's what we're doing. Very good kits if you haven't got into them otherwise at all. Just absolutely fucked that. Anyway. Oh, what do you do? It's just not so good. So 1 and 2. Walls, roofing. And pop out the middle section here. There we go. Nice and easy. Oh, these will be for the chimneys. Chimney. Sherry. It's from Mary Poppins. That's all I know here. Alright, so that should go just pretty much like so. Alright, so that's one. That'll be one section. And obviously that will be clearly the next. Go like so. And it's got some slight edging there, the capping. Yep. It's alright. That's the way it should turn out. It's all coming together now. Maybe cyclone comes along. Cold out here. I feel like I've turned the heater off, but I think it's just really shit weather. against the clock now with the glue setting. Okay, that's all set. Nice. Put some glue along that capping. Well, not capping, just roofing really. Put your hands up if you're still watching. Because you're a champ if you are. You know, I appreciate it. Because you're all pretty damn cool to me. That's pretty good. Happy with that. As my dad would say. Happy with that. Worked out well. They're so fucking tiny. He's got the HO gauge stuff, and it's definitely would be much easier to work with. These, on the other hand, are out. So, but anyway, cool. All right, chimneys, and then we're done. At least this is the top part of the chimney. Then there'll be other pieces that will go in there. Just making sure that glue is sufficient. Should be sitting level with the other one. Yep. With this one, I mean. It's straight. It's good. I feel like I'm smothering it, but it's more as it slides in. It's just the glue's just going to slide up. It's placement. Yep, cool. All right. Stop laughing at me. Everyone's laughing. All right, family. And Marley96, thank you very much for watching. If you're all still there, clearly it's not finished yet, but we're very close. So, bit of an earthquake. But yeah, that's the progress. We done well tonight, I think, ladies and gentlemen. So that's the main front. All the way to the sides. So I think you can literally set up a little courtyard in that section there, which would be a good idea. And yeah, it's good. It's turned out well. Not bad at all. Yeah, and then we've got our base for the all our shop front stuff. So yeah, that will eventually go on there to create the street pavement element. So it's not finished yet. We're going to put some more details on there. I reckon we'll do it tomorrow. Get it done, eh? So see you tomorrow night. So hello. Pretty cool. Done well. Pretty happy with that. All right. Thanks for tuning in. And I'll see you tomorrow night. Take care. See you tomorrow. Thank you. Good fun.